Basic features. Number one, we want to look at both male and female. What are the basic features that we should look, the common features that we should look out for in our spouses or in our partners? Then we narrow it down to only the female, the outstanding features that we should look out for. Then we narrow it down to the males, the outstanding features that we should look out for. Then finally, the guidelines in Sunnah in making a selection, then the key active ingredients that we need in managing the relationship should in case the relationship is enacted. So in Quran chapter 33 verse 35, Allah Azza wa Jalla says, Inna al-Muslimina wal-Muslimat. Number one, the person should be a Muslim. Total submission to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Allah should not say this and then the person will have something to say against that particular thing, whether we understand or we don't understand. There are so many things we don't understand, but we take them like that and we make use of them. But we want to understand Allah completely and we forget that Allah is Akbar, is the greatest in anything at all. In terms of simplicity, Allahu Akbar. In terms of complexity, Allahu Akbar. In any dimension at all that you take Allah, He is Akbar. So you might not know the mechanism of action of paracetamol, but you will take it if you have headache. So if you don't know the mechanism of action of tawbah, and we say watubu ila Allahi jami'a ayyuhal mu'minun, then you say I don't have any sin at all. So there is no need for you to embark on what tawbah. Allah said innal muslimina wal muslimat, these are the 10 set of what personalities. That is in the Quranic personality type, the muttaqin in the Quran. Innal muslimina wal muslimat, those who completely submit themselves to Allah Azza wa Jal, they are submissive to Allah Azza wa Jal, they are Muslims. In their minds they agree. Maybe in their behavior they may contradict, in their heart they may contradict, but in terms of ideology they agree with whatever the Quran says and with whatever the Sunnah says, so they become a Muslim. And when the iman moves from what their minds and enter into their heart, then they become what? Mu'min. It has entered now into what? Their heart. When it affects also their soul, and the iman can control what? The soul. For alhamaha fujuraha wa taqwaha, the soul is inspired with good and bad things, and the iman can now control the soul and bring it under control. Then the person will become a qanitin, somebody who is obedient to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Then the person becomes somebody who is truthful to Allah wa sadiqin. Then from that, somebody who is very patient, and somebody who is very humble, and somebody who is very charitable. Whatever he or she gets, she gives out. And somebody who embarks more often on fasting, and somebody who protects and then guards her chastity and his chastity. He doesn't joke with that one. That of the eye, he controls the eye. That of the ears, he controls the ear. That of the heart, he controls the heart. That of the body, he controls it, just to ensure that the heart is always pure. To the dhikr, then he added what? Kathir to it. Plenty times. In all his deeds, he remembers Allah Azza wa Jalla. Not only verbal what? Dhikr, but intellectual what? Dhikr. You find him there. When he's reflecting, it is in accordance to the guidelines of what? The Quran, and Allah is the pivot, the main destiny. In his behavior, whatever he is doing, you find the remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jalla affecting what? His behavior. Whatever he's feeling, you find the remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jalla affecting his what? His feeling. لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ لِمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو اللَّهَ وَالْيَوْمَ الْآخِرَ وَذَكَرَ اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا. If you want to remember Allah plenty times, then look at the life of our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He's going to sit down, he has the zikr that he does. He getting up, he has the zikr that he's done. He's walking, he has the zikr that he's done. He is going to his wife, he has the zikr that he does. He wants to start that activity, he has the zikr that he does. When he finishes, there is no act in the life of our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam without an SOP, without a standard operation procedure. Not to talk of in marriage. She's brought to you, you don't rush. There's an SOP for that one. Opening her veil, there's an SOP for that one. Giving her a kiss, there's an SOP for that one. That's why sometimes it's very painful for Islam to be limited to the status of a religion. It's beyond what a religion. It's a way of life. So all these qualities, the lady you are going to marry, has she totally submitted herself to Allah? Has he totally submitted himself to Allah? Within his behavior, do you see something? Within her behavior, do you see something that contradicts with what? The teachings of Islam? And then you question her and she is going to defend herself in that field. Not too necessary to wear the veil. Covering your hair is okay. Extending the veil to your chest region or to other region to close here, no, not too necessary. Wearing jeans, no problem with that one. You struggle to explain and know the behavioral and physical appearance of the person itself. He has a problem. He's with Rasta. His trousers, you look at the jeans left and right, is torn. Where he's supposed to be is out of the thigh region, is torn. Not that he's not having money to buy this thing. That is what he wants. You look at his haircut, everything doesn't look like what? A Muslim. His physical presentation takes him out of what? Islam. Then you look at his iman. He believes that somebody is doing this one against him, this one is doing it. So many unnecessary beliefs. So his iman, he even has a problem. Obedience to Allah Azza wa Jalla, he has a problem. Truthfulness, you find that he's not truthful to himself. You interact and he tells what Allah is warning you, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqin. Or you those who believe that, fear Allah and ensure that you be with the truthful. Ensure that you have togetherness, ma'as sadiqin. That marriage is coming to concretize it. That togetherness, your husband should be truthful. Your wife should be truthful. Somebody that everybody knows that she is a liar. Everybody knows that he is a liar. A Sakawa boy, then you want to go and marry him. You want to go and marry her just because there is what? Money. So you have to look at the truthfulness. Look, in marriages there will be so many problems. There will be so many challenges. There will be so many mistakes. For our marriages to be cleansed and these challenges and mistakes to be removed, and for Allah to help us, Allah Azza wa Jalla tells us that Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha وَقُولُوا قَوْلًا سَدِيدًا. If we do that one, what will happen? يُصْلِحْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ فَازَ فَوْزًا عَظِيمًا. All you those who believe, fear Allah. And if you want to fear Allah, be truthful. Whatever you say should be truthful. Somebody who tells lies and you know very well and you are going to marry such a person, be careful. Allah says, if you are truthful, وَالصَّادِقِينَ وَالصَّادِقَاتِ, if you are truthful in your behavior and you are truthful in your language, everything Allah says, يُصْلِحْ لَكُمْ أَعْمَالَكُمْ. He will refine your deed for you. He will refine your relationship. He will refine your marriage. Patience. We will come to count all these things in the alphabets of what? Marriage. So these are common features. She should be patient anytime you don't get for her. He should also what? Be patient. He should be humble. She should be very charitable. You should also be very charitable. يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ. In difficulties, your wife asks you, you give. In abundance, when she asks you, you give. Anytime she asks, your duty is to give and give and give. Somebody you are going to marry, look at him very well. Does he give sadaqah? Is she very charitable? These are common features. But when we come to the ladies, specific one to the ladies, Allah selects some and then address it to what? The ladies.